What is it going to be?
No, that doesn't make me as excited. It is going to be a lot of hybrid damage coming out from the Kai'Sa, so I guess they don't need to feel too priced into an AP jungler, but Viego is not... It's not making me feel all the things.
And Hanazari as well?
Oh yeah, he's very happy with that. There is a Skarner for the top side. Frog has found a bit of success on it so far. Let's see whether DRX can do it again or whether B&K are going to bring us to a Game 3.
There's a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot of CC available.
It's pretty crazy that they gave another champion 2 ultimates. I thought it was just Veigar, you know, as their series go on. Speaking of which, possible opportunity here for DRX. We've got a teleport in from Frog.
I don't know if Frog has enough CC, Atlas.
Yeah, he may not have enough to set up this Viego, as Clear probably looking for a back timing, but wants to get this wave in a better spot than where it is right now. And Frog sets up that shield for himself, and oh dear, Clear just walked right into it. The flash does come out before he gets pounded into the wall, but he's K'Sante. Flash forward does come in, and that is first blood going to Frog. I thought that maybe he was out, but he was not. DRX not denied.
That's rough.
Yeah.
In this context, specifically. As we do see early grubs being traded. Raptor, as soon as 6 is hit, we gotta make some moves. We gotta utilize this vibe.
Yeah.
Gotta get something going.
There are too many people, you know, making the hit 1993 movie reference of Free Willy. And I think Raptor really needs to start stepping up and reminding them that Jurassic Park came out at around the same time and was way better. Ooh, okay, Sponge is going to back away. Now Teddy and Pletter is going to have to wait for the wave to move up. As you said, Raptor moving on in. It is going to be this Rift Scuttler is going to be the priority target here for Sponge. He'll be able to find it. Heartbreaker has to come out though. And there is the Weaver's Wall to come in. But ult for ult, you'll take that as Sponge. It was double duty as well, because you avoid everything. As now Pletter is in so much trouble, although Eclipse is very, very strong. Teddy doing a lot of work onto Henna here at the same time. The Burst Fire not finding the targets. Extendo Beam going to be avoided by Pletter very nicely. As Closer comes in, has to flash. Solar Flare, I mean, Pletter just so quick on the trigger. Was immediately having to flash away. Now Grub's going to be picked up. Pletter looking for the opportunity. Zenith play goes wide. That is going to be Grub control, as DRX going to be denied their remaining 2. Still, more going to be good, and this is what happened to the Tristana in game number 1, right? Don't get all of those Grub stacks, can't sit in side lanes and just mow down turrets. Ooh, Pletter, a little bit far away from the rest of the team here as the teleport is going to come in from Yahoo. He can get over this wall pretty comfortably.
Player's running.
Down to 50%. This is only the second here. DRX don't necessarily need to go all in for this one, but the boulder is going to connect. There's the Weaver's Wall to trap DRX in here. The Closer not actually going to use it, and it is going to be the Drake secured here by DRX. Seismic Shove goes wide as well. And B&K, I think they're just going to be backing away from this one. There's the flash, Solar Flare. There he goes once again, but Pletter this time is going to be punished in an instant. The Impale is decent from Frog, but there is 0 follow-up. And they might be able to get a K'Sante, but no, he just flashes out. DRX, you didn't have to do that. Oh dear, Yahoo, he's in trouble. There is the flash to get himself out of the way. Sponge diving on in. The Pulverize comes down as well. They may have bitten off more than they could chew, but it looked cool while they were doing it.
Did it?
I guess.
Did it, Atlas?
I mean, at the beginning, the start of the fight was good.
I don't think it looked cool. It's just going to have to be a fight.
Oh, Teddy going to have to immediately flash. Henna is just diving on top of him here, but Teddy wants it, and he'll find the solo bolo. Raptor also burning to death here as Pletter tanked up so much of this damage. Clear is going to execute him in the end, and the Void Seeker not going to find the mark. Teddy wanting to take down Execute, but Frog's right there with that one. And Sponge, he gets to play his favorite champion, just turns into Talia and takes him down. I now get it. It's dawned on me, that's how he plays Talia. He just gets Closer to pick her so that he can kill him and play her. Closer moving back in. Of course, we've got so many champions that can just be there at a moment's notice. Killer Instinct and Weaver's Wall on both sides of this fight. Sponge taking a bit of damage here as in goes Raptor. Pletter just knows exactly what's going on, though. They dive in on top of the jungler. He does get cease and desist off, but he's not able to take down Teddy. And it's a double for Yahoo to start off the fight. Teddy is smashed out of there, but Execute cannot get it done. Closer still doing a fair bit of work, but look at Frog. He is just a beast. and Teddy will now be able to get some damage. They're not able to get the dragon, though. That's a bit of a disaster. Finally, they do manage to get some of this work done as Closer gets over the wall, and Teddy gets there with the Acathian Rain. That was way closer than it had any right to be. DRX deny the soul, but it's an ace for DRX. Kind of cute. It's completely like neither here nor there, but it was very funny as we've got another fight breaking out here. Nice stun. Gonna come down yet again, and Raptor just explodes. Henna now throws down the ultimate. He is burst firing, finding a few options, but they manage to take down Closer in amongst it, and Henna just cannot do enough. It's a triple kill for Teddy in the end, and finally, Yahoo decides that it's Henna's time to die. Henna is gonna back away from there, but this should be the Baron. A clean 2-0 for DRX, what? And so, I don't think anyone's going to be out DPSing this Kai'Sa in this game.
After last spring, I think it's important to remember how rough that was for this DRX roster.
Yeah.
So this is, I think, a really big moment. Getting a win this size.
Whoa. Well, BNK might be able to do some damage here to Frog, who impales a couple of people and will then eventually die. This will be a sacrifice of an inhibitor turret, I believe, but maybe it won't, because now BNK are in a good position to rotate down. They are going to do so immediately. Backs are going to come in. This could actually cost a whole lot of Baron time for DRX. Really nice play to try and hold on to this game from BNK.
Finding the angle. Oh, they're looking for the exit. 25 seconds still. Frog is back.
Okay.
And Gale isn't here.
Yeah, Execute moving down. Pleta finds a Zenith Blade. Immediately he's looking to try and get out of there, as now, speaking of getting out of there, Sponge is going to do the same thing, but they just dogpile him. They jump right on top and they're able to take down the Viego. And DRX kind of routed. They do show themselves, though, as they get out of the brush. Frog teleporting in. 50% health on this dragon. BNK got to pull the trigger at some point. Let's see who locks this one down. It is going to be the secured by Raptor. So no soul to come in. The Rock's playing a huge part, but the seismic shove doesn't hit the mark. The all-out comes in. They manage to get rid of Pleta, and now DRX are trying to bail out of the situation. They get the crash though, and Raptor goes down as well. The Void Seeker comes through. Teddy, remember, he's 706, he's massive, but he dives on in. Execute's going to be taken down. It's raining a Cathian on top of the cow. The Viego's going to fall as well, and Klee, you thought you were a tank? Not to this Kai'Sa, my friend. And Henna, he's just going to have to back away as well. The Void Seeker comes in, no killer instinct, but Frog, he just, picks him up with that E ability that should be an R. And he's just going to throw him against the wall. Okay, Closer gets himself out of there with the wall, but this could be the fight DRX used to win the game. Sendo Beam, they want to break this shield so bad.
It's going to evaporate. This is Kai'Sa and Stana and Viego.
Yeah. And Pleta is just going to say no to anyone turning up. Yeah,
it's gone.
Before it's even up, it is down. And Execute might be able to start some sort of fight here, but the Baron is not on the cards anymore for them. 2 minutes on the next Dragon, the next opportunity for a Soul. And a Soul point availability here for BNK if they're able to get another steal. But they do have mid lane control. That's going to give them another mid lane outer turret.
That's a bounty.
Yeah, so that's pulling it back to about 6k, I believe. Wasn't really able to work here, as Solar Flare also a little bit wanting, you could say. But DRX, I think they have them where they want them. Frog is an absolutely gigantic health bar, staring down BNK.
Look at the bot wave. At some point, someone on BNK is going to have to respond.
Yeah.
Most likely Closer, because he has TP, but that should still provide the opportunity. Again, Baron isn't real when it comes to DRX, okay? This is going to be gone in seconds.
Well, you can see Execute wanting to get there in seconds, and the rest of BNK are in the area. Extendo Beam doing some work here as Execute does throw down the ulti. There's the Impale, but it's onto the cow. Not exactly the priority target. And Sponge gets out of the pit. It's a 1-for-1 so far, but they managed to take down the biggest tank. And Teddy, he still wants to be able to get in there. There's a killer instinct, goes golden, manages to avoid the seismic shove, but now he's in a really awkward spot. He needs to be the one to carry this, and Henna is going to go down. Teddy! He just wipes BNK off the map! And that was almost a disaster. Yeah, he was just going to win the game. I think he would have won the game anyway, but that's the 2-0 for DRX, and such an important game for them up against BNK Fearex. Their older brother is doing here 44.9k. Yeah,
what a feel-good moment for DRX here.
Oh, yeah.
For BNK, this has got to be a learning opportunity, because I feel like, especially that game 2,